Are you interested in learning how to sell ACN in a way that's just easier than the awkwardness of hitting up friends and family, or trying to recruit the waiter every time you and your family go out to dinner? The mistakes you might make are using the ACN service line and opportunity in your social media post. Here's an example of an ACN independent business owner showing the service pic. This only results typically in losing sales because their Facebook followers will Google the service name and most likely buy from someone else. Here's an example of an ACN IBO talking about your business opportunity. It's kind of annoying. It doesn't bring any value and it ends up with more people blocking you than asking for more information. If you're making these ACN advertising mistakes, then just make sure you follow my entire lesson here. And quick aside, here's a picture of me back when I was a knucklehead rock and roll guitar player. So if this old grandpa dude can learn the skills for building MLM, why not you? Inside your ACN network marketing business opportunity, you've probably listened to your upline tell you about the path to success. Things like the 3-foot rule, make a list of friends, use Facebook chat, and other time-consuming social media tactics. There's actually a more effective way as you learn how to make money with ACN in a manner that allows you to target people who don't know you yet, but who are definitely interested in solving the problems that you and your ACN services solve. Recent feedback from someone reaching out to me for help was this. They said, look, Matt, my top 3 frustrations are: number 1, I feel like this is way harder than it should be. Number 2, I'm actually getting nasty comments after posting ACN services on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and so on. And number 3, it seems like I'm losing friends and family because I keep asking them to look at my business. The interesting thing about these ACN promotion ideas is that they have nothing to do with marketing at all. I mean, back in 1986, this may have made sense because the average person back then didn't have access to the type of money it took to advertise on TV or radio. But as more ACN IBOs have gone online to find prospects, it's resulted in the average ACN rep just getting the same results as they did when prospecting offline. Big fat rejection around buying your services or joining your ACN business opportunity. Can you relate to this? The reason posting random company pics doesn't work is because it goes against how successful internet marketing works. So just imagine this for a moment. You walk into a networking event offline, right? Where people have gathered to get to know one another and possibly exchange business cards. But for some reason, you decide it's a great idea to start shouting at the top of your lungs, I'm in a really awesome company called ACN. We've got the best services to have ever been produced. On top of that, we have a fantastic business opportunity where you can come in, make a ton of money. As a matter of fact, it's the best business opportunity to have ever been invented. And I'll show you how to make money in ACN. You just watch. Now, I'm sure you're having a good laugh thinking about doing this, right? You wouldn't ever dream of doing something so ridiculous and obnoxious. But the main ACN promotion idea taught by uplines is to blatantly post about ACN on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and other social media sites. It's the equivalent of going into that room and screaming at the top of your lungs how great your business is. It's just too soon in the relationship that you're trying to build with your prospect. So if you wouldn't do it offline or in a one-on-one conversation because you know it feels weird and pushy, why would you do the same thing on the internet? The best way to alienate your prospects offline is to use the 3-foot rule or to bug friends and family with a service they're just not currently looking for. A great way to alienate your prospects online is to jump on social media and basically yell about your services and business opportunity that no one is actively searching for in that moment. Your upline is training you how to hard sell and to ask for the sale way before you deserve it. Network marketing companies across the board teach these hokey ways to market. It's a better idea to think of yourself as an entrepreneur as opposed to a rep for ACN, where you educate first and sell second. To double down on this idea, blatantly posting your services on social media doesn't work because you're giving away sales. Why? Because even if someone has a remote interest in your ACN services, they have no loyalty to you, the person posting random pics on social media. What they'll do is go to Google or YouTube, do a little bit of research, and if they ever join ACN or purchase services, they'll likely do it with someone they found through their Google search, the person who posted helpful information. Build value, solve problems, and serve others to successfully sell ACN. Internet marketing is sort of like dating. Instead of asking someone to marry you the moment you first meet them, showing your services on Instagram or TikTok is basically like trying to get married without dating. Ask your prospects to go on the equivalent of a lunch date first by focusing on the problem that your services can solve for them. The result is that you'll attract people actively searching for the solution that your ACN services solve. Think about it. Who's a better ACN prospect? The cashier at your local supermarket just because she's 3 feet from you? Your coworker just because he's on your friends and family list? Or other like-minded people searching right now for how to solve the problem your ACN services solve. Find those like-minded people by becoming the trusted advisor of your prospects by focusing on the problem you solve and showing them how you can solve it for them. Quick aside, would you like to learn advanced details of everything I've shared with you so far in this training? I do have more information that teaches you how to install professional social media marketing methods right into your business. Techniques that help you tangibly and measurably become better at advertising your ACN business. Click the link in this video's description if you're watching on YouTube, or put your information into the form I've placed near this video or audio on my blog, and I'll show you a special training that teaches you exactly how to start professionally marketing ACN. Okay, back to the training. Now, at this point, your brain can play tricks on you and say that what I'm talking about here is too much hard work. It's easy to tell yourself that creating valuable content and helping your prospects solve problems takes too much time. But is it really too hard to do? And does it really take too much time? Think about it for just a moment. You create content all the time. In fact, you do it when you try to make money with ACN by telling people why you love it and why the services will help them. All too often, you're talking to the wrong people by posting those service pics or yelling about how they can make money. It's like trying to tell a vegan all the benefits of eating meat. No matter how great your argument is, it's falling on deaf ears, right? As you enter the world of internet marketing and apply it to your ACN business, you'll archive information that's actually helpful to your target audience by placing it on a blog post, a YouTube video, or a social media post. You're putting it in a place where people searching for ways to solve the problem that your ACN services solve can find it. Now, your next potential pitfall to doing all of this correctly and successfully is that you might say, hey Matt, I'm not an expert in my niche yet, so I don't know that I can do this. You might wonder, why would anyone listen to you, right? The solution is to take what I call the journey approach to selling ACN. The journey approach is this. You're excited about the problem that you're solving with ACN. So just tell others what you're learning and that they can come with you as you learn more. You don't need to be an expert. Just be honest and tell people you've learned a few things that excite you, you're committed to learning more, and you invite them to join you on your journey as you do. To do this, take some time to research the problems people have that your ACN services solve. What do they want to learn about? What do they want to know how to do? What problems do they have? What worries them every day when they wake up? Now, offer tips and ideas that help them overcome those problems, fears, and anxieties. Don't try to sell ACN yet. Don't mention the services at all. Don't mention your compensation plan. First, offer general tips, ideas, and solutions that are relevant to the niche that ACN has just naturally put you in. The people finding your online content will see you as a helpful person, not some weirdo trying to get them into some strange business deal. You see the difference against the stuff you've been doing that isn't working for you? Once you build that trust in your prospects, they'll want more information about the full solution to their problems. Then you slide ACN services in front of them and position those as the solution. And you're talking to the right people who will make the purchase from you. Now, there are some pros and cons to MLM that you should know about, because if you don't, they could hurt your efforts at selling ACN online. The advantages are that network marketing gets you started in business. It exposes you to personal development ideas and books, and it shows you how to learn to handle rejection. The biggest problem, though, is that there's no uniqueness between you and other ACN IBOs. Each ACN rep gets the same replicated website store. This means there's nothing really different about you and the thousands of other ACN IBOs running around screaming on social media about how great the services in the company are. You're in competition with all those ACN reps posting the same obnoxious social media posts. Marketing success comes from being unique. Using online marketing correctly allows you to get creative about how you sell ACN. As long as you aren't the get-rich-quick type and you don't try to cut corners, you'll start making tangible progress in your business. The true long-term solution to this negative aspect of network marketing is to set up your own online platform and sell ACN from it. One of the easiest ways to get this started is to build a blog, which is just another name for a simple website, and then revolve all your social media accounts around that. You bring up the problems on the blog that your ACN services solve. You point your social media contacts back to your blog for the solutions and more helpful tips. And then your blog allows your visitors to opt in as email leads in exchange for further helpful tips and info. You now have real people to contact and sell ACN to. The process I just took you through is how every successful online business operates. There really is no secret. You need traffic, meaning you need real people who are interested in solving the problem that your services and business solve. You need those people to come to your blog and start to feel as if they know and can trust you as they become receptive to your service recommendations. You might now say, but Matt, I'm not sure if talking about the ACN brand on my own blog is allowed. If you're saying that, then you're not yet understanding what I'm saying here. You never ever want to mention the ACN brand or the service names on your blog or your social media platforms. Never. That's the big mistake I've been talking about through this entire training. You talk about the general problems your services solve. Your company can't tell you that you can't do that. Now you might say, but Matt, I see a lot of people out there using social media as their home on the internet. Yes, many people do this and use social media only. And it's a mistake because you don't own any of your social media profiles. If you ever violate the terms of service on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, or any other social media platform that becomes the next big thing, they can shut your account down and bam, all your fans, all your traffic, gone. I'm not saying that you shouldn't use social media. You must use social media. What I'm saying is that social media should revolve around an online asset that you do own, which is your blog or website. Building your online presence on social media only is like building your house on sand, but building your online presence on your blog along with social media is building your house on bedrock. Using the network marketing strategy I'm detailing out for you here helps you create uniqueness within your niche. While other independent business owners are doing silly infomercials on social media, you'll educate and attract real prospects who come to love you and your message. One last benefit to all of this is that you can eventually create additional sources of income. This gets exciting when you discover that building inside the niche that ACN puts you in allows you to sell other things related to that niche in the future. Remember, you own the traffic from your blog and the resulting email subscriber base that you build from it. So you can expand beyond only selling ACN and become a true entrepreneur, only if you want to. Even if you don't want to do it right away, it sets you up to potentially add in other income streams down the line, maybe 2 to 5 years from now. You might work toward making money from ad income, Amazon, and other affiliate marketing offers. You might create a high-ticket coaching program. You might sell different cell phone cases and things of that nature. You can get creative and expand your potential for revenue over time. Now, finally, would you like to learn some advanced details of everything that I've shared with you inside this training? I do have more education that teaches you how to install professional marketing methods into your business and how to use social media effectively. Techniques that help you tangibly, measurably, just become better at advertising your ACN business. Click the link in this video's description if you're on YouTube, or put your information into the form I placed near this video or audio on my blog, and I'll shoot you a special training that teaches you exactly how to start professionally marketing ACN.